Hey guys, wanted to talk to you today about the value of getting a good quality fletching jig. If you go to the store and you buy your pre-fletched arrows, this is a Black Eagle Rampage, kind of what you're going to see is this style of vane. It's a 2-inch vane, high profile vane, and you're going to notice that it has a 1 degree right offset. The offset is what induces spin in the arrow, and 1 degree is kind of the standard. So we should start out by mentioning offset and helical are what causes spin in the arrow. And it's going to be either left or right, which is going to cause your arrow to spin either clockwise or counterclockwise. But this 1 degree right offset, that may not be what's best for you. It's going to be middle of the road and it's going to appeal to the masses, but it may not be what's perfect for you. So what we'd like to see you do is get a quality fit fletching jig so you can build your own arrows, so you can experiment with different offsets, different helicals, left, right, whichever way you want your arrow to spin. You should be able to do that with a good quality fletching jig. So right here you can see I've got 3-inch vanes set up in a 4-fletch pattern, and I've got these at about a 4 degree left helical. I got another type of vane here, again got left 3 degree helical. So just different configurations that I've made here with different vanes, all using a fletching jig so I can go out and test shooting close distance, long range, just trying different things to find out what works best for my setup. So now what you need to do in finding a quality fletching jig is look for one that allows you to play with the degree of offset and helical, allows you to switch from left to right, because that's going to matter whichever way your arrow's spinning. You want to keep it spinning that way. So when you're shopping for a fletching jig, make sure you look to see that it can do all those things, because there are some simple fletching jigs that are just going to be a real straight 1 or 2 degree left or right, and that's all that they can do. You want to be able to play with that and figure out what works for your setup, because there is such a thing, believe it or not, as too much spin. If you're shooting long distance and you have a harsh 5 degree helical, especially with a longer vane, what you may find is that it starts to have a parachute effect. It's spinning so much that the back end actually destabilizes in flight. Well, that's no good. So whatever you're shooting, get a fletching jig, play around with some different setups, see what works for you, and I think you'll find your accuracy improving.